howdy people of the internet. Basically, I know you're gonna hate this video because I'm going to be expressing some of my ideas freely, and generally that doesn't go well on YouTube. But I'd like you to know before I start that basically I'm not bashing anybody, I'm not bashing any strategy, because I thoroughly believe silver is undervalued right now, and so this really doesn't matter. But for my own interest, I decided to do a quick comparison. Basically, let's get down to it. This is a kilo bar, 32.15 troy ounces of silver, okay? And then here is an eagle, a silver eagle, okay? People love silver eagles. I love silver eagles, or should I say I loved silver eagles. And I want to tell you why I'm jumping off the silver eagle train. Okay, so there are a few trains of thought here, but I'm going to tell you what mine is, and then I'll tell you maybe what some other people think or something. I'm not sure. I need my marker, and I need the infamous cardboard that I write on all the time in order to explain my thoughts here. Basically, this here, 32 ounces. Let's round it down just to be conservative for you folk. 32 troy ounces in a kilo bar. Say I have 32 eagles here. It's also 32 troy ounces. Let's do a little bit of math here. Okay, so on APMEX today, here, let's do this. Eagle bar. Okay. On APMEX today, they have some eagles on sale, okay? And what are they asking if you wanted to buy 32 of them? You get a special discounted price of $20.57 per eagle. Let's go to what they have kilo bars for. And I'm not even going to choose the cheapest one. I'll choose the second cheapest one. And it happens to be Monarch Precious Metals. Everybody knows Monarch Precious Metals, and that's kind of the point. The cheapest one is like a random, and I just want to leave that out of this for discussion. But basically, if you were to buy one of these, you would pay $600.23 for one bar. Okay? Maybe you can see where I'm going with this. And I know there's going to be some arguments, so just hold them till the end. But basically, let me just hear me out for a second. If I bought for 32 ounces, the bar would still cost me $600.23, but the eagle would cost me $658.24. Okay, and now I know you guys are screaming in your heads right now, but you get premium back when you sell your eagles, and yes, you are right, and I'm going to be extra conservative with that too, and I'm going to say your dealer is going to give you $1.25 per eagle over spot when you sell it to them, which that's probably a good deal for a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys maybe only get $1 over spot for your eagle. But yeah, so let's do that math. Say you sold it all back that day, right now, you sold it all back with spot at $17.25. Let's say you sold it all back. You bought it 1 second ago and now you're selling it all back. You would get $618.24 if you sold back the eagles, okay? And now I know a lot of you guys are going to say, but you're not going to get spot for that ugly ass bar. Okay, well maybe they'll give me 95% of spot, which is still, I would never accept that. Don't accept less than spot for your trades. You can always get spot, okay? I don't really care. That's what it is, okay? So say I sold it at 97 or 95%, okay? So I'm losing 5% value for some reason because I'm impatient and I want to sell it right now. And I sold the bar, I would get $570.20 back. Now let's look at the difference between this and that. The difference on the eagles is I lose $40. The difference on the bar, I lose $30. Tell me, in what world does buying an eagle make more sense? Okay, I know a lot of you guys love eagles, and I know there's the argument, okay, well, eagles are really recognizable, they're highly liquid, people will always buy them, people won't always buy your bar. you are 100% correct, okay? I'm not gonna argue with that. All I'm arguing here is that if you want cheap silver and you want the money back, say we're in a liquid market like we are today, say you walk into a coin shop or you walk into whatever shop, a silver gold shop, and you want to sell your stuff today, this is what you're going to get. Okay, so had I bought Eagles in this scenario, I would have lost $10. I would have lost 133% of what I would have lost if I bought the bar. Had I bought the bar, I would have saved myself a 25% loss. Okay, that's enough for me. So basically, what am I saying? I'm not telling you to not buy Eagles. I'm not telling you to not buy silver. I'm not telling you to, only buy bars. But what I am saying is sometimes you need to do some math, and sometimes you need to think, what is my end game? Is my end game to sell today? Is my end game to sell in 10 years? Because let's do some math there too, okay? So let's say 10 years from now, spot's at $10, $20, okay? Let's say it's at $50. It really doesn't matter what spot is at because they're both gonna scale because they're still made of silver. You're still gonna get your $1.25 back for silver Eagles if your dealer's nice. And if silver gets too high, mind you, they're not gonna pay you that premium, okay? That's not gonna happen. If silver gets too high, they're just gonna pay you spot. Now, anyways, say it's not too high. You go to sell your silver Eagles when silver is $100 an ounce or something like that. You're still going to get your $1.25 over spot. Say you go to sell this bar when silver is a super high amount, you're going to lose more because it's a percentage loss, 95%. 5% of 100 is much more than 5% of $17.25. Basically, what is my point? My point is, if you see a moonshot coming, if you see silver being $100 an ounce, by all means, buy whatever silver you'd like. Buy whatever you can get spot price for. Buy your Eagles. If you imagine silver being a super high percent or super high price and you're only going to get 95% of spot, maybe buying generic or maybe buying bars like this is not worth it. But I'm kind of a realist. I think silver will be $20 by the end of the year. I think it may be $25 by the end of 2018, something like that. And in those worlds, in those price ranges, I believe the bar is a better option because you are going to lose less money when you sell it back. Even though you're not getting that $1 over spot or that $1.25 over spot, because that $1.25 over spot doesn't matter when you spend $3 over spot to buy the coin to begin with. You know what I mean? So let me know your thoughts. I'm sure you guys are going to hate this video, but I just want to let you know why I'm not buying Eagles anymore. Alright, and so after making this video, I did the math really fast just to see if I was right. Basically, at $25 an ounce being spot price, that is when it would finally be worth buying silver Eagles over the bar if we were following the exact same pricing structure, because at that point you would lose, or you would miss out on an extra $1 of profits buying 32 Eagles. And then at $30 spot price, you would be missing out on $9 of profits. So unless you see silver realistically approaching $25, I still don't see the bar being a worse investment than the Eagle. So I guess this is kind of up to you. Make a judgment call and predict the future. And it's because I don't believe in the moonshot. And if I did believe in the moonshot, who cares what silver you're buying? Because you're making money. You're making mad profits anyways. You're hedging so much against the inflation that's causing that silver price to be so high that it doesn't matter what silver you're buying at that point. You could be buying a bunch of 1 gram little nuggets or something and still be making money. So, anyways, let me know in the comments below how much you hate me now. Alright, see ya. Oh, by the way, don't forget there's a 450 sub giveaway coming up very soon. Go participate. It's called It's the Queen's Birthday, if you haven't yet. And look forward to seeing you guys there when we hit that mark and giving away some of that free silver. Alright, thanks guys.